Okay, how we doing out there? First thing first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Luminous 4K screen paint using ambient light projection. Technology gain times 4, 5, and 7. Today we're going to watch a scene from Batman, the Tumbler, if I'm saying that right, in a fully lit environment. And usually when you're watching movies with a dark kind of scenery to it, usually, especially using a screen paint such like this or a projection screen of that caliber or color, you have to be in a dark environment. That's the only way that image is going to show up. You can never do it in a fully lit environment. Now keep in mind, this is a Supreme 7 technology screen paint. It has the ability to pull images up at around 5 and 4, about 4 and 5 in the morning, or sorry, evening, 4 or 5 in the evening, I got that kind of mixed up, or around 6 or 8 or 7 in the morning hours using a projector of only 1100 lumens. And keep in mind, when it comes to real ambient light projection technology, when you have a screen paint that can produce images outside, trust me, anything inside is going to be a cakewalk. This kind of ambient light is nothing compared to what this screen is used to going through. So, we're going to do a demonstration watching a clip from Batman, and I'm going to show you, even with a light gray screen, you will never, ever, ever, even with a gray screen, you will never, ever be able to achieve true contrast. So, let's move out of the way, and keep in mind, we got a good amount of lumens on the projector. This is my NEC NP1150. This projector is 3700 lumens. So let's show you what you're getting at 3700 lumens with our technology versus a cheaper screen paint mix.
I'll get my car. I brought mine.
I brought mine. I love when he does that.
I've got to get me one of those. He is in a vehicle. Make a color. That's a black. Dang. Stay calm.
Now this technology, the Supreme 7 and even our Superior, was part of a 3-day challenge, challenging anyone to be able to match or basically better the demonstration, which we did was on 1100 lumens, 12 feet back, outside. And because the technology has that ability, like I said, inside ambient light is a cakewalk for this stuff. At 3700 lumens, these things are untouchable. And they can operate at 1100 lumens outside. So this is why when you watch movie demonstrations, the lights always have to be out. I have options. I can have my lights on, I can have them off, and I still will achieve 100% true contrast and bright colors. That's why I said that it's very important that the white levels are very high on our technology, because this makes a difference whether or not if the white levels come out darker or lighter. This makes the picture brighter. Now, I'm going to come over here for a minute. I'm just going to pause so you can see from here the angle gain. Can't pick up angle gain on that screen. We're going to start taking out the lights just in this environment right here alone. Just to show you why when you watch demonstrations that have black contrast, you have to be sitting in the dark. Now when you're doing demonstrations, when they do demonstrations with light contrast, not light contrast, but with bright colors, they can do that with the lights on, because that will, a lighter, more vivid screen is going to fade less with the lights on. Something like this, a movie trailer showing Batman with lights on, it's going to fade automatically. It's not even going to come up. So, come over here. Now you see what I'm talking about? That is the only way you can utilize that screen paint or projection screen. You have to be in the dark. For those of you who've been griping, I don't want to get a projector, I don't want to be sitting in the dark, well, that's where you're going to be at when you use screen paints of that color. Now, watch this. I'm just going to turn on one light. That's just one light. That's just one light, that's it. That's why you have to be in the dark. That's why you can't have any light in the environment. That's why when they show you this demonstration and say, look, the screen is ambient light projection, and they show you it's dark in one room, but in the other room, it has, well, it's dark. In fact, they'll do it like this. It'll be dark here, but the lights will be on over here, and they'll point to the next room saying, look, ambient light in the environment. No, the ambient light in the next room has nothing to do with the physical screen in the other room. Nothing to do with it. We're going to be doing a paint-on demonstration next. So let's get all our lights on, get it nice and bright in here. All right. This is true ambient light rejection technology. And keep in mind, just to add insult to injury, this right here is, a lot of you have these for working on your car, so you can see what's going on in your engine. Let's turn this all the way up. Let's stick this right in front of the screen. So we'll turn this so it's facing our screen. All right? Screens are designed to absorb light. Like I said, this is a cakewalk because this stuff works outside. Supremes and Superiors pull images up outside. That's why I can do this demonstration in a fully lit environment. And it's showing you the distance of my projector. My projector is around 11 feet back from the screen.
At least tell me what it looks like. Never mind. Got him.
That's why anytime you watch a demonstration on a screen of that color, that caliber, projection screen, screen paint, whatever it may be, you will notice that when it comes to a demonstration such like this, something using really dark contrast, it'll be done with the lights out. Always. The only way they'll do a demonstration showing some kind of ambient light in the environment, it'll always be nice bright colors, because bright colors will fade less.
We're tracking the suspect vehicle. Arrow on the ground. I lost the weight loss vision.
Now watch this. It's producing so much of a high white level that it's fading. That's why I say contrast is everything. You need contrast to add more depth, to add more detail to the picture quality. If the screen is too light, then you lose contrast. You need that darkness, you need that fine line, that detail. You have to have that in there that adds depth to the picture. If you don't have that in there, then what happens is the picture looks washed out, it looks faded. See how this is supposed to be a nice dark metal green? It's supposed to be green. It's supposed to have detail to it. See the rocks in the background? And I'll come over. I'll take out the overhead light right here. We'll remove that right now. All right. So a lot of people thought they were seeing a bright image. Look how bright and beautiful the image is. No, you're looking at a faded screen. You have to have contrast. It's very important. Alright, for my time runs out here, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'm Kenneth Burke from Luminous 4K screen paint using ambient light projection technology gain times 4, 5, and 7. Our new Supreme, a Luminous Supreme screen paint is available on our website now with free worldwide shipping. We have a wallpaper screen, pre-coated wallpaper screen, Supreme pre-coated wallpaper screen coming out very soon. And also too, we're going to be doing a spray-on application of the Supreme on a, I guess it was a screen paint mix over there. We're just going to paint over it. There's the star field. I love doing the star field demonstrations. Just in the camera move from side to side, that's me shifting back and forth, taking my lights out in the environment, that's all. It's me taking lights out. I've done this many times before. See that patch of light gray? This is contrast. It's the only contrast you're going to pick up from a light gray screen or a gray screen. That's the only contrast you're going to pick up. This is true black. Now watch me. I'll turn on one light. Just one light. That's all it takes. One light. Cannot produce contrast. So what happens is the screen, because being light or light gray, it's when the 3700 lumens hits this screen, even at 1100 lumens, when it hits this screen, it's actually just what do you call it? Reflecting too much white light. So instead of absorbing light, it's basically reflecting too much. And that's the reason why if I turn on one light, you see it. Now I don't even have to have this light on. I'll come over here, take this one out, and I'll turn this one over here, the far end. See with the lights out? Can't get true contrast on the screen. It's not going to happen. I'll come all the way back here, and I'll just hit my main light back here. Now, if there was anything different with this kind of, I call it house paint because that's pretty much what it is. If it was anything different with it, you would see it. If you go out and make your own cheap mix or house paint or whatever you make it with, whatever, it's going to react the same way. No difference. It's going to react the same way. But one thing somebody would say, well, a black screen will never have the ability to pull up high enough levels. Well, like I said, it's not hard to do. Now, as I said before, a black screen cannot pull up high enough white levels to produce bright and beautiful images. What are you seeing? We're pulling up contrast and white levels at the same time. This is what makes the Supreme and the Superior the best screen paint on the market. Trust me, you won't see anybody doing this demonstration with the lights on, not on this level. Alright, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. I have to go. Thank you all for your time and God bless. Like I said, our screen paint is available now on our website. For those who've been asking us, what can you paint this on? You can paint this on anything that you want. Look at this. just to show you how badly these screen paints are. Now mind you, this screen has an ambient light rejection of technology gain times 7. So it pulls up an extremely bright picture, which means it's actually brighter than the light gray screen paint mix in the middle. Gives you something to think about, doesn't it? Alright, thank you all for your time. I have to go. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. We're going to be doing a paint-on demonstration today. We have Superior right here. We also are going to be finishing off the screen to show you with the fishing wire to have it floating and levitating. And for those who have been asking us for that Supreme pre-coated wallpaper screens, they will be available tomorrow. Thank you all for your time. I have to go and